Pull your phone out in the dictionary. We ain't gonna preach, but we're just gonna talk about common. Special. Common. So all the fighters out there that want to be special, claim it before you become special amongst the eyes of the people, because even though you might make it pass and surpass what Oscar and I did when your career blossomed, there's always going to be someone that you have to prove that you're special, no matter how many titles you win, no matter how much money you got, no matter what you do, you're always going to have that. But if you use that for motivation, if you use that to stay in the game respectfully, then you become special, and an icon surpasses legend. Common man. Special man. Which one you want? Which one you want? I want the special. You are that before you become that. Claim it. And if you want to work your way back down to common man, there's a lot of people down there. But very few think the way I think. And remember, he gave y'all a prediction. See, I'm not going to predict that I end this career mentally, emotionally, physically. I'm not going to wish the Kelly Pavlik on him. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to spank him, teach him his ABCs, and then send him back to Long Island up the road from Philadelphia. And then one day, if he recovers mentally, then he might have something to salvage and go forward. See, that's what I'm about. I'm a career stopper to most of my opponents that talk like him. And yes, I'm honored to be respected. As Joe mentioned too, I listen to words. People come up, people shake his hand. Nobody really paying attention to Joe. I know the mentality of Joe. You remember, he's from the Union 3560. I'm from the Union State Correctional Institution of Grateful. That's right. And even though I never bought silk underwears, but let me tell you what I did keep in my pocket. It's called a Y4145 prison ID card with my picture on it. And you know what that remind me of when I got that first big check? That I'm always fighting for a lot of reasons here in America. One is this. And we ain't gonna get into the politics, but common. You won't be special come Saturday. You will stay common. But you will, hopefully you will see, because I don't want to, like I said, I want him to have a career. I want to wish nothing on nobody, I want to wish on myself. Because I've grown to understand the importance of that. What goes around, comes around. You ever heard that? So young fighters, believe you're special. Women, men, whatever you do, believe you're special. You don't need nobody to tell you. You got to believe that. But you can also choose second, which is common. So a lot of it is you can always want to be common. It's so easy to be common. You crack one guy, that's somebody. I don't even know the guy who y'all making a big deal about, whether he can fight or not. Figueroa, it's not like a taco. I don't know. Who is it? They make it like he knocked out Sergey Kovalev or knocked out Andre Ward. I'm not underestimating. Power is power. But don't get me wrong. Power is power. If you knocked out 25 tomato cans, somehow all them 25 tomato cans went over. So I respect that. I've been in the game too long not to respect whether a guy can hit or not. But are we just talking about power here? Or are we talking about matrix? Are we talking about reducing that? Once that's gone, and once that's not working, I heard no one say over the weekends what else he got. So you come into a gunfight and I got a Uzi and you got a 22 with one bullet. So I guess what? Listen, you can have those eyes, Joe. If you want those eyes, give me the Uzi. I want 100 shots at you. I want 20,000 things to do against your one thing that you're looking for, the George Foreman punch. You said the grill, right? So I wanted to throw that in there. Well, since I didn't educate a little bit, since I gave you some food for thought, enjoy the final one. Enjoy the textbook of the sweet science, as you heard starting this press conference. Sweet science. Sweet science. Out of the sweet science, from what I've been taught in boxing, not only by the old Philadelphia historic men that's either here or going, but the sweet science has nothing to do with power. It's not like I hit like a, I can't hit. I beat you up. See, I beat you up. You look like you've been fighting when you fight, when you get beat up. So remember what he said. I just need y'all to remember. Hey, he might be right, he might not be wrong. But remember what he said. And then witness and pay attention to what you see. That's all.
in 20 seconds, he's not knocked out. I don't think he's aware of that.
And he's being assisted. He's being assisted by a lot of people at ringside. That should disqualify him.
He's out on his feet.
Here's another look at what happened. Joe Smith lands a left hook, another left hook, and then a big punch. Better look from this angle. Right hand was huge. Another left hook, through the ropes.
Push him out the ring. Look at the tape. I don't know. You got to take it off. Let me see it. Put ice on it.
Joe Smith Jr.